Okay, so today I'll be doing test 1, problem 8, Speedtrap piecewise problem. The fine for a speeding ticket in Speedtrap is $70 plus an amount that depends on how high above the speed limit the driver is driving. For the first 10 miles per hour above the posted speed limit, there's an additional charge of 5 miles per hour. For the second 10 miles per hour above the posted speed limit, there's an additional charge of 10 miles per hour. From this, we could find out that this is not a linear graph. This is not a linear equation. There are two different rates of 5 and 10. For an area where the speed limit is 55, this is our speed limit. Express the fine amount as a function of driver speed x over the interval 0 to 75. So in this problem, the highest speed we're going is 75. Our posted speed limit is 55. Our first function, we'll be doing a piecewise function. F x. For our first function, there will be 0 as a fine for the intervals of 0 to 55, because 55 is our posted speed limit. So any speed between 0 and 55, we are not charged any fine. This is the graph that we'll be using. 55, 65, 75, representing the 10 miles per hour increments that we have between our fines. This will be the amount of fines that we have. For our second function is $70 plus 5 miles per hour. Now that we don't start at 70, we don't start at 0 miles per hour, we start at 55. So we'll be doing x minus 55 for the intervals of 55 x to 65. To find our third function, in the graph, it would be 70 to 65. For our third function, it wouldn't go straight out like this as linearly, because it says 10 miles per hour. This is $5 per miles per hour. So we'll be looking for a steeper slope from our intervals of 65 to 75. To find our starting price for our second interval of 65 to 75, we'll have to solve this equation for the second one. 70 plus 5. For x, we use 65 because that is the first amount that we're using for our function. This would be 10. 5 times 10 would be 50, plus 70 equals 120. So this would be our starting price for our third function. 120 plus additional charge of 10 miles per hour per each, $10 per each extra miles per hour. So x minus 65, because again, we do not start at 0. We don't start at 55. We start at 65 for our second function. So there we go. That is our piecewise function. That's how we solve it. Yeah. Okay, I'll do this carefully.